One of my biggest fears when planning the tour around Ireland and figuring out the merchandise was that I wouldn't have a good vehicle to sell. But thanks to Shopify, I can use justgoodstuff.ie. I can update the website from my dressing room. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. Welcome back to Sauce on the Side. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? Well, how are your hearts? And of course, how are your heads? Today, do you know what? Forget all that.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, I think so. It's needed.
It's part 2.
Where do you find these people, Mark?
The greatest thing about this community, the greatest thing about the Weekly Roast community is that we can jump between a willy willy bum bum section where we're joking about the most trivial and ludicrously juvenile aspects of all humanity.
Of course.
We can create a wedding fund where we send a lovely couple a gorgeous gift that is funded by the community of several €1,000 and, you know, an overall prize worth around 20 grand of wedding suppliers. And then we can also talk about and hear from sisters in South Dublin who are fighting over feckin' 40th birthday presents and tarts, awfully blowjobs, and then people who are sleeping with their boss and then becoming thruples.
Yeah.
Well, sort of disjointed thruples.
Yeah. It would have been more straightforward if they just were a throuple, I feel like.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Would lower the cost in the wedding as well. Split between 3.
There you go.
There were so many questions after last week's episode, but I think I need to play part 2 first and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I think just get into it fully because...
we need to hear, because there's a lot left.
Yeah.
There's a lot left.
Guys, without further ado, and I mean it now, I'm going to play some serious music. This is serious documentary investigative work.
Of course.
Okay, it's not to be taken lightly. These are real people with real feelings and it's not something that we can laugh at. Of
course.
Okay, it's the Weekly Roast. We laugh at ourselves and we laugh at each other and we're all in on the same crack. Sorry, just before we do continue.
Okay.
If you're new to this episode, please just look at part 1 that came out on Monday.
Yes.
Or it came out on Tuesday.
Context is needed.
You need the context.
Absolutely.
But to remind the other listeners, where we are is they're on honeymoon.
Okay.
Isn't that it?
Yeah,
She's
I
on
believe
honeymoon
so.
with her current, with this husband.
With the husband.
But this person has a sensation that she's going to, on her honeymoon, buy her a wedding ring. Usually it's a stick of Toblerone or a novelty t-shirt from Mykonos. Do you know what I mean? When you go on honeymoon, we brought some rock back from Sweden. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You're not bringing back engagement rings from your honeymoon unless it's the one you're wearing.
No.
So, let's go.
Okay.
So as they were on honeymoon, they went to Tiffany's, like I said, bought jewellery and everything for me, and like she was texting me constantly, sending me pictures, everything, and I was like, this marriage isn't real, like I don't know what she's doing, but like I'm way head over heels in love, even though I knew that there was something going on with another guy as well. So yeah, it was just a total head fuck. But until she comes back from fast forward 10 months, the marriage didn't happen, they split up. She told me there was nothing happening with the guy in the other office, that had ended as well, and it was just for me. So I was like delighted and everything. And then it turned a bit sour, so I was then going over to her house because the husband had moved out. So I was going over to her house, and then he was like turning up and just putting the car in front of the living room. So as he was just flashing the lights on the living room window, so as we couldn't see the car because it was too bright, the lights were too bright. So then I was finding myself like having to climb fences and like going into like the fucking field behind the house to try and hide and like just ducking and diving because I was a bit wary of what he was about to do. So anyway, what he did do was he wrote to all the like the chief execs or whatever, directors and all that of this company, which is still a huge company to this day. You might actually have them in your home. I don't know if that's given too much away. But such a huge company, and then I wrote to all them, wrote to my family who I hadn't really came out to or anything. I think they already knew like things were going on, and then I get told about the letters. By the way, her mum worked with us as well, so then like she was notified, just saying that that's why the marriage had split up. It was because of us. Then pictures ended up like of us kissing online and things, and it just ended up really soured. There was a sacking because of an incident, and yeah, so from that one night, I swear to God, the amount of therapy chairs that I have sat in and tried to work through this and tried to understand it, then we had a good few months together where it was just us, and then we were out one night and there was this one band member. We went to a band. There was this one band member, and then that was it. That was who she was off with. So it was never ever about me anyway, and it was never it sort of. It was really, I just had to sort of take the hit there and fucking realise it was nothing to do with me, and it was just a case of being used. But so that was fine. We stopped speaking. I'm now happily married to my husband, got my son, but then her boyfriend messaged me on Facebook to see if I wanted to go for a night out with them, as if it's a fucking service that I provide. Like, what the fuck? That was in my 20s. Like, that that person's gone. But yeah, so that was it. That's the fear from that one night. That's when it all sort of kicked off, and it all just led to this. And it's been a constant fear and a constant thing that I've had to sort of work through to understand how I got there, what actually happened, why I did what I did, when the times I didn't really want to, but I did it because I wanted to be with that person. Anyway, I know, I hope I don't get too much backlash for this, but, and I don't know how it's going to come across, but, thank you.
In the history of the podcast, that is all I say. I'm speechless.
Oh, yeah.
I have to choose my words carefully. There are so many twists and turns here. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this.
It's genuinely jaw-dropping.
So, firstly, thank you so much for sharing this with us. And this is what I love about the podcast and what I love about the community that we have here, is that we are all able to sort of share these things with each other, knowing that, like, A, it's obviously completely anonymous, but also that, yeah, like, look,
there's no judgment.
No,
like, it's just...
there's a bit of judgment. Let's not lie. You were doing blowjob faces at me for the whole thing. No. There's a bit of judgment. Do you think people aren't out walking the dog on that dirty bastard? Do you know what I mean? People are judging. But we all judge each other and ourselves. And that's what I love about this community.
Okay.
So thank you for sharing this with us. And I'm also just delighted to hear that you've worked, like, you sound really healthy. You sound really well. You sound like somebody who is looking back almost mystified at yourself. And we can all do that, by the way. There's been times in all junctures in all of our lives where we can look back and go, fucking hell.
Totally.
Why was I behaving like that? Because that's not who I am.
Yeah.
But I mean, the husband with the lights and the car, This is like a movie. This is bananas.
It's like a SWAT tactic, like
Him
blinding.
driving up to the living room, just like flickering the lights. That's not going to stop them scoring. Do you know what I mean? Oh God, they're not deer. Do you know what I mean? What do you think they are? It's not Dr. Crepsley and Darren Shan after hours. You know, getting tired and on the couch from all that flitting.
Oh.
I just. How's it going, guys? Anybody out there who has ever set up a small business or a business on the side or their own company will be aware of how all of a sudden overnight you have to wear basically like 1,000 different hats. Whenever I launched justgoodstuff.ie earlier in the year to sell all my merchandise, it was honestly so unbelievably liberating to discover Shopify and to realize that I was actually capable of running and developing my business further myself. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. So, holy God, whistle stop, I can never say that word, god damn. Whistle stop tour of what's happened now. So oh God. The boss was on the honeymoon with the husband.
Yeah.
And she was buying this one jewellery all the time. Where were they in the fucking diamond district of Antwerp? Do you know what I mean? They're hardly on a cruise down the Nile. How much jewellery shops are they passing by before it's like noticeable that she's disappearing off to buy jewellery?
Looking like Flavor Flav.
Do you know what I mean? Coming in looking like Don King after a day at the beach. The luckiest lucky man in the country because she's bought about 15 diamond rings.
I won't haggle.
Yeah. I'll have all of them. I'll give you. I'm in love with your husband, not relevant. So she's texting this husband. She texts her, be like, I don't know what I've done. Yeah, you've gotten married. Yeah. You followed through. I was a bridesmaid. I was a bridesmaid here. There were speeches. All of them bad. Megan should have done it.
Oh, very good.
Do you think I should set up a wedding company, like a ceremony? No.
I genuinely do, on the basis that you don't expect to be the centrepiece of the film.
Don't you even start. Anyway, you shouldn't have brought that up. Now I'm getting angry again and I want to leave the room. Anyway, you are the Tinder swindler. Oh, swindle your way into my life, into my career. I've given you everything. Anyway, guys, so your one's on the honeymoon with the husband, buying all this jewellery, okay? Yeah. And she's not happy with the husband. Oh, bloody marriage. It's not all it's cracked up to be. You're in fucking the Seychelles, love. You're only 3 days into it.
With what seems to be a blank check or like, you know.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There's still Guinness pints in the guy's gut that haven't fully been processed.
Oh my God.
So she's buying her jewellery and then she sort of half thought that she's away on honeymoon, weddings in the air, wedding bells in the air. Maybe she'll propose. No, So then she's back in Dublin. The husband doesn't last. That's pretty quickly that ends. Yeah. Right? And then what happened again?
And then she confirmed that the other guy that was involved, that was only a fling.
So there's another guy.
Yeah. But the fling's fling, that was the real thing.
So the fling, she's the first.
She's fling one, and then the guy in the other business is fling two.
But sorry, where does the husband fall into this? She's not catching feelings for the husband.
No. He's gone.
So he's just gone.
Yeah.
He's just completely disposable. Boys, huh?
Yeah.
And so then she starts on and on. I genuinely am confused.
There were 4 of us in this relationship.
Yeah.
There was
the husband and wife,
then herself,
yeah,
and then the other guy.
Yeah.
So the husband's gone.
Yeah.
Then the fling, the other guy, he's gone. So now it's just the 2 girls again.
Happy ever after.
Girl power.
Until what happens then?
Until
I genuinely zoned out again. I'm sorry. It's just so long, man. The 5-minute voice notes.
I'm not zoned out, but there's so much to unpack.
And the whole running out the garden, out the back fields, like the opening scene of Inglorious Bastards. What the delicious gas of milk. Do you know what I mean? Her running off to Dublin to start a career in the Panto. Ended up in the Olympia Theatre, where the night Mark Megan does a sold-out show. She whispers to him. And I'm like, what's that smell? I'm getting ready to rehearse. He's pouring petrol all over do you know what I mean? And we make out really quickly and then that's the end of it.
Are you Hitler in this?
That's not funny, man.
No, I wasn't.
Don't be. That's just outrageous.
I was trying to...
See, that's the difference. It's the line.
Okay.
And you've crossed it. Anyway, so she's running out the fields and this guy, is it the ex-husband who's the loon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they're all...
sorry. Not a sane... Not a sane person in this. And then what happened again?
But then it blows up in their face. So he obviously goes rogue. He starts...
Sorry, the boyfriend or the husband goes rogue? Sorry. The husband goes rogue. And it just so happens that the boss's mom also come on. This is too insane. I need some verification. We have to find out a way of I think if I knew the company, that would probably help. Although it sort of makes sense to me now that I think about it. If she's alluded to what company it is, I think I have an idea what it is.
Okay.
Because that would make sense where there's a generational involvement. For instance, if they have a factory.
Yeah, okay.
In the country.
Interesting.
So then she loses her job. Because pictures start circulating of the kiss. Who's taking the pictures?
And also, you're the victim of something. How are you losing your job there?
Well, that's HR for you, by the way. No, what? Oh, yeah, pricks. Yeah, but genuinely, the amount of victims that have lost their jobs for that sort of stuff is absolutely scandalous. Okay, let's...
Can I just... Sorry, because she then spoke about coming out to her family.
Yeah.
Then now she has a husband.
Was there not the sort of AGL, though, first? The Annual Council of Lesbians? Did she not go and speak to them? Like Luke Skywalker, needs to go and get advice from the Council of the Sith. And the Council of the Clayton. There's just 4 lesbians behind this massive mahogany desk. And you have to go up and bow at each one. I see you've not taken our advice, young one. Not young one in that sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Younger one.
Yeah.
Yes.
What of age one?
Yes, Tony. I don't know. So surely there should have been there should have been a lesbian intervention. As in the lesbians should have intervened in this scene. There should be a squad. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like a crime fighting force.
Yes, like a team of sort of not rogue, but like a lesbian militia who can sort of be deployed at times of romantic crises and help their straight friends help their gay friends in the closet gay friends or boyfriends navigate their way. I am drowning here with this joke at points. I need to be curtailed. I'm just trying to tiptoe. So then she goes to tell her family. Go on.
No, and then, whatever happens. Okay,
yeah. And by the way, each to their own and all that. There's zero judgment in that regard.
Sorry,
of course.
There is the cherry, the cherry of all cherries on top. So life moves on. She grows up. Everything gets better. Right?
Yes.
She has her family. She's happy. Then the old boss remarries.
And
your man contacts her on
and goes,
Facebook.
Hello. How are you? You're not afraid of sharks by any chance, are you? Yeah, the boss is bananas.
No, but hang on. The boss's new flame contacting her to see if she's up for round 2.
That's what I'm saying. But the boss has obviously been like, oh, by the way, there's a great one outside Ring a Skiddy. Do you know what I mean? Ring a Skiddy in Cork.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yes. Yeah. I can't say any more.
Oh, my God.
If you've any questions, let me know. All I say is well done.
Loons are gonna loon.
I coined this phrase whenever I was getting married and about people's involvement in our wedding and peripheral insanity that revealed itself and reared its head throughout the planning process. Loons are gonna loon. So,
I think that the boss has probably love bombed the shit out of that girl when she was young and kind of confused her.
Oh yeah, 100%. And by the way, like I would say, it's total power exploitation. I mean, we can make jokes to a degree about the insanity of certain behaviours within the situation in terms of the jewellery buying, the breaking and entering. But this is classic exploitation. Completely. And if this was if we were talking about the context was a male doing this to a junior female colleague, we'd be absolutely appalled. Absolutely. So and we are appalled. And this isn't sort of trivialising what is absolutely disgraceful and scandalous and predatory behaviour by the boss who was using. Why am I not able to speak today?
It's okay.
I think with the lesbian council stuff, I've gone too far, and I'm now like, oh god, my mind is constantly revisiting. I've been like, was that okay?
It's all okay.
It is. It's fine. But I just think that. This boss is the problem.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody, oftentimes with people who behave like this in the workplace and beyond, they have superhuman egos.
Yeah.
And I don't use the term fucking narcissist every day because I'm not like every fucking psychologist on the internet. If you want to grow a following, just talk about narcissists, because then people share that and go, this is my sister, this is my mum, this is my... Anyway... I do think that is consistent with people who behave like this is these superhuman egos, and they can't but help themselves. Yeah. And they also seem to think that they are almost has a messiah complex. So this boss clearly is doing it. I'd say she's prolific with this behavior.
Oh yeah. 100%.
And is assumingly some form of addict as well, be it sex or love addict. Yeah. So that's where I'm leaving it. If you have any thoughts, let me know. I'm assuming there'll be more questions. But I think that covers a lot for today.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wonder if... No.
Move on.
Okay.
Go home.
Guys, that's been Sauce on the Side. Thanks for listening. And we will click follow if you want to listen to more episodes like this. Speak to you soon. Good luck. One of my biggest fears when planning the tour around Ireland and figuring out the merchandise was that I wouldn't have a good vehicle to sell. But thanks to Shopify, I can use justgoodstuff.ie. I can update the website from my dressing room. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into... with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side.